Hello everyone, my name is Andy. Today is Saturday, July 29th. Time is around 7 GMT, and we will have a look at the DAX futures on the Owanda platform. So today is Saturday, markets are closed, but during the weekend I always have a look at the higher time frame as a preparation for the trading week and also for investors. And so here we are looking at the weekly chart. My take on the DAX is that we did first impulse up here as a wave 1 in the higher degree wave 1. We have 5 waves, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We end with divergence. This cycle is over. Then we came down in a corrective move to correct this wave 1 here. We fulfilled the minimum requirements for wave 2. So if we take the length of wave 1, then we can see that we touched the 0.5 FIP retracement. So normally we go into the area between the 0.5 and the 0.854 FIP retracement. We touched the 0.5 level here, and from here we went up again. So now here for the moment, I would say this structure looks ending. So we have we are doing a fifth wave probably now. We will see this on the daily. Before I had also an alternative scenario that the high was in here, but this week we took out the high. So this alternative scenario is then no longer valid. I took it from the chart, and so now I think we are working here on this wave 1. Before we continue in the daily, maybe also discuss some alternative scenarios here. So the bearish scenario here would be that we that this wave 2 correction is not over yet, but that we are doing let's say an expanded flat structure. So with an overshooting wave B, then it would look like an A. So then it would look like this, that this was only our A leg. Then we have here an overshooting wave B, and then as a wave C, that we go back into this area of the wave 2, the wave 2 area actually. So A, B, C. That would be a bearish scenario, but yeah, I cannot make this my primary scenario. As you see, we having currently a bullish price action in the weekly, so it makes more sense to take a bullish scenario as my primary scenario. So this is one alternative scenario here in the weekly. Another one is actually an extremely bullish one. So in my primary scenario, which we will see now in the daily, we are still working on this wave 1 here, but an extremely bullish scenario would be that our wave 1 was in here, that we only had a very shallow wave 2, and that we are now ready for more upside in the wave 3. Then that would be the wave 3 of 3, very strong and bullish, very strong bullish wave, because this is our 1 in the higher degree, this is our 2 in the higher degree. So now we are actually working on a wave 3 in the higher degree. If we have our 1, 2, then it would mean that will do the wave 3 here, the wave 3 of 3, which should be an extremely strong wave. And then it becomes like this, like that this structure ended here, like in my like in the bearish and in the alternative count I had till today, that we finished here, wave 1, very shallow wave 2, and then we are now ready for for more upside. So this is also an alternative scenario in the weekly, but yeah, I think for now, yeah, I cannot really assume this. Like, if we would have a move here up, we would come down again, like as a wave one. We would come down again as a wave two, and we hold like this low here. Yeah, then it would mean we have the extremely bullish scenario if this low then holds. But okay, for now I will just continue with the scenario that we are working here on this wave one. Like we see divergence in the weekly, also in the daily, and yeah, we see our 5 waves here. So for now, I would just stick with this scenario, which will we let's have a look in the daily. So here then in the daily, this looks like this. This is our wave two low here. And so my take on the DAX here in the daily is that we had a wave one here, a wave two down, then a wave three, a wave four here, a nice ABC structure. And so then from here, we are now working on this fifth wave, of this wave one. And so, yeah, an indication for me for the very bullish scenario I just explained would be that we take out here this this divergence. That would be an indication that we again that we started a new cycle from here. And then we need more data to further analyze. But so now this is also a scenario that I put on my radar, let's say, a scenario that I will follow up. I cannot make it my primary scenario, but yeah, I have to take this into account. And so now in the primary scenario, we are working on this fifth wave, I believe, and then we need to have a look at this at the 4-hour to have more details about this structure here. So this is our wave 4 low. So we had this very shallow wave 2 here in the 4-hour. So a wave 1 up, the wave 2. And if we know the wave 1 and the wave 2, we can also predict or calculate the area where our wave 3 should go. So we take the length of wave 1, the length of wave 2, and then the area between the 1 and the 1.618 FIB extension is the area where our wave 3 should go. So this is something we will further analyze next week here. Like we will look at the internals of this structure here to see how, like, when this structure is finished, we probably can go long here when we want to take this wave 4. That's a possibility for next week. But so for now, I think the conclusion is it's the DAX still looks bullish, although I think that like we are working on this last leg. So I believe upsides is limited, and as I already said, like not much is changing for investors. I think for investors we are rather in an area to take profit, because this fifth leg is ending here in my opinion. And for traders, we will look next week at the lower time frame, the 1 hour, the 15-minute, to find some opportunities. I think this wave 4 might be an interesting one, or maybe also then in a later phase the end of this wave 3 here, if we get here. So I see some opportunities for next week. We have again structure that we can interpret. Here we had a really hard time to trade this. We could not find any entries. But so for next week, I think we can work with this to do some trades. Okay, that's my analysis for today. If you enjoyed it, please like, subscribe, comment to support my work. And I see you back on Monday for an analysis of the lower time frame. Have a nice weekend. Bye bye.